Hello and welcome to SISTEM 2021. For those seasoned SISTEM attendees, welcome back for another year. And for all of you attending for the first time, SISTEM stands for the Student Inter-Society Tech and Enterprise Meetup, and we've been around since 2018. And we've grown a lot since then, going from 50 students in a room to almost 200 of you signed up today. And that blows my mind. And I don't need to point out that being virtual this year makes everybody in SISTEM a little sad that we can't be there with you all in person and run around some university campus. But it has given us the opportunity to reach out and create far more speakers. And sorry, SISTEM 2020, but we've smashed last year's sales record. So speaking of SISTEM 2020, there are a lot of things that we have learned over the years, and every year we learn more about how we can improve SISTEM. And last year was a phenomenal year of firsts. It was the first time we had an international speaker, and I'll never forget the excitement when we got that confirmation through. It was the first time we had roughly around 200 attendees, and the first time we had a 50-50 split in our speaker lineup. Oh, and it was the first time we dodged a pandemic and not a national lockdown, stopping the event. But for me, it was my first year in the team, and I am unbelievably grateful for that. And each year we hand SISTEM on to the next group of enthusiastic students. And while we didn't achieve Sarah Cunningham's goal of international universities or James's goal of carbon neutral, although I think we're close this year, seeing as we're not on a campus, we had our own vision of what we wanted SISTEM 2021 to look like. I'm not going to talk about the pandemic here because we all know how bad a year it's been, but this year it was our top priority to bring people together in a year of social distancing, improve the connection and provide that connection that we have all been missing. And SISTEM has always been about providing opportunity to students and our attendees. And to keep that alive, we have tried our best to offer networking, company connections, and a sense of involvement in today's event. Of course, each year we wanted to be bigger and better. And being online has allowed us to increase our numbers of talks, panels, and workshops, which was a really unexpected benefit, and we're really excited for you to see all of that today. You've heard us talk about the 50-50 split, but this year we wanted to encourage diversity even more, and with our panels and our main track, which is why I'm also going to encourage you right now, if you haven't already, to please add your pronouns to your Hopin profile, either in your full name or in your About Us section. And lastly, partnerships. Every year we use SISTEM for good. And not only do we partner with companies, but we partner with charities as well. And this year we thought it would be fitting to support two charities. And these are the Irish Network Against Racism and PETA. Both do an amazing amount of work combating racism in Irish society and providing support for communities in crisis. So all ticket money and remaining profit will be split between the two. So stay tuned because we will be announcing, fingers crossed, our total raised at 5 p.m. And we also have a speaker tuning in with us today from Texas, and we want to support that community as much as possible. So please, if you can, check out Sage Magazines on Instagram, and if you can donate anything to help those people, please do. And of course, SISTEM is nothing without our amazing lineup of speakers, panelists, and workshop hosts. And we have a lot lined up this year. And we also have a few surprise announcements coming for competitions and a very special guest.
Thanks very much, Chloe. Good morning, everybody. And again, just want to thank everybody for tuning in this morning. It's fantastic to see the turnout, and we're all so excited to be here again this year, despite everything that's happened. System 2021 is sure to be a great event no matter what, and only through the support of the many people involved. And of course, we want to first begin by thanking the sponsors who, without their support, System 2021 would not be what it is. So we're incredibly grateful for the support of our sponsors today. The backing has always helped to make the event, what it is. System is a link between students and the world of tech, a way for students to engage professionally with some of the largest companies in the tech space and be inspired as the next generation of tech professionals. And so again, we can only give another massive thanks to our sponsors for being part of that connection today. Our sponsors today are, to start off, our diamond sponsor, MasterCard. We're delighted to welcome them back this year. Our platinum sponsors, Amazon and Aflac Northern Ireland. Our gold sponsors, Microsoft and Civica. And our silver sponsors, HubSpot, Stripe, and Accenture. We're extremely proud of how a large conference organised entirely by students has managed to survive the test of the past year and still bring people, students and industry professionals alike together with the support of some fantastic names in the tech industry. But it also wouldn't have happened without the team behind the scenes. So as you can see, these are a few of the faces behind the scenes who made System happen today. It's my honor to speak on behalf of, frankly, just a fantastic team whom without none of this would have happened. To have such a great group come together and stick this all out and put in their absolute all over the last few months, despite everything, I think is a true testament to how beloved System is and how inspiring the growth, experience, and success of the conference has been for us. It truly is a student-run event. You see myself and Chloe, but there was so much work that went on behind the scenes, all with the amazing effort put in by the team as a whole from students all over Ireland. And again, it was just an absolute pleasure to have worked with them. Now I'm going to move on to a little bit of housekeeping. So as you're all very well aware, we're on an online platform called Hopin today. So obviously it's a bit of a different way of experiencing System, but we still want to make it a fantastic experience for all involved. So firstly, we want to make it very clear that there is actually a code of conduct, which has been introduced this year and will be applied and strictly enforced throughout the day, just purely to make sure everybody present can have a fantastic experience today with a completely stress-free and just get the absolute most out of the day. So as you can see, there's a chat bar on the side of your screen. This is split up into a number of different sections depending on what session you're in during the day. So currently we're on the main stage, but you'll also see on the tab on the side of your screen a stage and sessions option. So the sessions option is where you can access the other events and talks, panels, and workshops that are available today. So the chat function links between these, and so you can chat distinctly within those with the people who are only present in those sessions or talks. So again, the code of conduct is very important here. We just want to make sure that everyone kind of abides by that throughout the experience today, throughout System, and in all the chat and online interactions. So you'll also see on the side of your screen a networking option. So this is where you can go into a sort of one-on-one situation, because obviously a big part of System is to network and get to know people, and we still want to keep that this year despite the online nature of the event. So this is kind of a speed dating as such for students present, where you can go in and spend 180 seconds getting to know someone and before being moved on. So it's really, again, just getting thrown into the mix and getting to know more people and connecting with people from all over Ireland and even the few people we have from outside of Ireland today. Lastly, you'll also see an expo option. So this expo option is to allows you all to go and chat with the companies present today, with our sponsors. Another important part of System is to connect students with the tech industry, with professionals. And this is the opportunity, again, we wanted to still provide today. So you'll be able to click in and see what company stands are available, and you'll be able to see when there is someone within them for you to chat to. Moving on then, there's something else exciting to talk about today. we have a few competitions. So some of you might already be aware that there was a competition proliferating online using the hashtag System 2021, where you had to hold a signpost of a sign of with the hashtag System 2020, and the most creative picture would be in with a chance to win a Nintendo Switch Lite. I can now announce that competition is officially closed. But don't worry, there's another Nintendo Switch Lite available for winning if you haven't already entered in the previous competition. As you can see, our second hashtag, which is now active for the entire day, is hashtag system setup. So we encourage you to get onto our social medias using that hashtag and post a picture of the setup that you're using to watch System today. We want to see everyone's crazy setups or comfy, cozy Saturday morning nooks and crannies where you can sit down and enjoy the show. Stick around then until 5 p.m. where the winners will be announced. And as you can see, we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LinkedIn at the handle system_conf. So make sure you get in on that and put yourself in with a chance to win a Nintendo Switch Lite. So just to move on now, kind of to reinforce the message of System 2021 before we move on here and get the day started. So I want to use this as an opportunity to really reinforce the message that Chloe made earlier about connections today. As always, the goal of System is to bring the student tech community together and to expand the network between students from other universities and around Ireland, whilst also providing a link with those in the world of tech and enterprise with our sponsors and industry professionals here today. Our aim is always to build a community among students and provide them with access to a range of opportunities, knowledge, and those professional connections again. And we encourage you all to use this day, despite the online nature, as an opportunity to form partnerships and make connections despite the circumstances. So go in and use that networking functionality, get to know a few new people, go and chat with industry professionals, get onto social medias and spread the message of connection today, because I think we're all in need of it this year. Lastly, then, I just want to say another big thank you to everybody who's present here today, our sponsors, speakers, panelists, workshop hosts, and of course, all you attendees, as well as the team who I've been, delighted to be a part of. Now, I'm going to hand you over to what is another fantastic addition to System this year, one that we as a team are all really excited about. As you all know, in the last couple, over the last few years, it's always been students who've kind of hosted the event as such, but we wanted to really kick it up a notch and bring in something really exciting. So I'm absolutely ecstatic to welcome CK, our MC and presenter for the day. She's really experienced speaker. She's talked at conferences like ShipAcon, and really just an amazing individual who's been happy to come on board today and really bring it up a level, I think. So thanks again from the whole team for being here today, and I'm sure you're going to make this a fantastic day.